Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, we are back with another sneaker video. And I must say a highly anticipated sneaker that will be dropping this weekend on airmax Day. The sneaker that everyone's been waiting since 1986. They were released one time then. They didn't work out. Fast forward later, way later, 2023. Look what we got now. Alright guys, so what's going on, man? We're back at it again. Yo, we got another sneaker video here, and listen, man, a highly anticipated sneaker here that I was excited to be able to bring a video on. There's been plenty of videos out already. We already know, man, because you know what? Hey, we're sneakerheads, and this is what we love, and this is what we like to do. We like to bring the news to you. Alright, no, enough of that. Alright, so yo, as you already know, this weekend we do have the Nike Air Max 1 Big Bubbles to release on airmax Day. And man, again, like you heard in the introduction, man, this is a sneaker that is highly anticipated. And guys, when I mean they showed images of this that it was going to be dropping, people was in shock, like, yo, they're bringing the big bubble, man. It's crazy. All right, and the reason why so much excitement about this, behind this sneaker here, there's a little backstory on it. These sneakers was released in 1986. All right, now when it was released, about 400,000 pairs ended up having issues because of the big bubble. What happened was, when it gets like, I think it was like when it get really cold, the sole of the sole panel of the sneaker will start crackling and cracks up, and I think it was due to the big bubble. Then they released the next year. The team, they got together. They ended up coming back in 1987, and they released it the same Air Max 1, but it was with the actual smaller bubble. And we already know we've been dealing with this for the last 30-something odd years, and that's something we're used to and accustomed to now. But to be able to have the big bubbles now, it just changed the whole game. They perfected it, and I must say they are absolutely amazing. Alright, so again, that's just a little backstory on it. I don't know the whole detail of it. That's just a small sample of it. But enough of the babbling. Let's jump right into it. We got a nice vintage box that they actually just, hey, they going back vintage style, man. They bringing this back as close as possible to the 1986. And I do like the fact of how they done this. A nice little black and red. You got a clear Nike swoosh right here now. Now here we go. On the side of the box here, as you can see, we do have the 4 bubbles, and that's to symbolize what we're here today to talk about, and that is the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles. All right, so that's pretty much it here, as you can see at the bottom of it. And the inside of it, we do have, you know, just plain brown, the whole 9. What we got for you today is the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles right here, guys. Again, just take a fine look at this pretty sneaker, man. And it's a lot has been changed from the actual the ones that released in 2017, which was the 30th anniversary or something like that, 34th anniversary or something like that. It's a totally different ball game, as you already know. The 2017 was just, it was different cuts, the whole 9, and the way they bring this back here now, you have the most luxurious, bulky shoe ever. But it may look bulky, but it's so comfortable, guys, and it's due to this beautiful big bubble at the bottom. All right, so let's just jump back into the aspects of how this sneaker, I mean, just looks, period. All right, so you already see we got the nice white, gray, and varsity red colorway going through this whole scheme of the sneaker. And there's at the bottom of this sneaker here, we do have the nice waffle bottom with a speck of red in the front of the toe box, the black, the white, and they get the Air in Nike Air in the middle with the nice black in the back. And here, another thing that's custom to it, we do have a shoe size that's actually on the inside of this actual sneaker here. So yeah, you can't beat it. Inside of the sole here we have the actual red with the Nike Air in white as well. Now let's just go ahead and start talking about why we got this nice red suede that is going across the front of this sneaker, going here on the front of this toe box, all the way through the mud guard, all the way around to the back end of this sneaker. Now as you can see, we do have a nice gray finish as well on the back of the heel here, right along with the red Nike Air with the swoosh as well here. And then just going here on the side of here, we do got the red Nike swoosh. Again, we got a speck, well, not a speck, well, a speck of the mids of the actual sneaker here, which is the all gray as well. Now going into the front of this actual sneaker here, we do have a nice, I'm gonna call it a mesh, nice white mesh on the front of the toe box, and that actually followed through around to the quarters of the sneaker here as well. I'm trying to let it adjust, but yeah, and as you see here, we got a nice little red waffle here. Now the tongue itself does have that mesh going, up the actual tongue of the sneaker to, the tongue of the sneaker, and then going to the main part of the tongue, we do have this Nike Air in a nice red, but it's like a little hint of like a reddish or orangish look in the background of it. So again, like I said, it's a very, very beautiful shoe, and I'm glad they was able to perfect it. As you can see, we do got the white sole, and as you know, it's accustomed to the nice thick bottom. We do have two indentions of curves lines in the back of this here, of the support of the heel of the sneaker. Now the things of this sneaker here, guys, just to let you know, the cuts was actually done different. If you look at these here versus the 2017s, which was the anniversary ones here, the fronts is cut a little sharper on this here. If I'm not mistaken, these sit a little taller, and on the back of it, as you can see, the heel of it actually goes in a more of a 90-degree angle right now, and that there is, I guess, I don't know if they did it for the bubble per se, but it looks great to me. It takes a lot of tension off the heel, honestly. And also, just one thing here too, they do have indentions here on the front of each of the quarter of the sneaker here. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, they said there's something dealing with the actual air bubble as well. It's like another air bubble or something like that. At least this is what I read and heard of it. Now, just jumping into the big bubble, as you can see, we do have 4 big bubbles. Usually is 3. Now we have 4. We have 1 here, 1, and which again, it symbolizes from on the box how it looks as well. Now, guys, I'll tell you, I'm excited this has come out, man, and wow, guys, I'll say it's well worth the cop, man. It should be worldwide. I'm hoping you can find a pair. Also on the eyelids of the sneaker, you do have a nice red as well. I meant to tell you that. I'm sorry about that. But you should be able to cop a pair. If you can't, order them, man. I highly recommend this sneaker to be cop. Also, true to size. Go true to size. It actually fits true to size. Nice, snug comfortability to them, so you can't go wrong with them. Now, again, guys, big bubble here. I must say, it's a very phenomenal sneaker. Right sneaker. Left sneaker, absolutely the same. And guys, this is what we have here. Again, one more showcase look for you guys. One more 360 for you. I'm excited to hear. I'm pumped up about it. And that's as much I can say, man. We had a series of sneakers that came on the channel. Again, thank you for all the love and support, man. If you haven't seen the other video, the Quarter War airmax ones, they are popping as well. The nice blue colorway, nice spring vibes. We also have the great indoors we came with so much detail to it as well. I did have another pair that I didn't show you guys. So we do have another pair as well here that I didn't show you guys. I need to do a video on, but it's all good. We got the Safari White Summits. Bow! Right here. As you can see, this is a nice colorway as well. The nice Safari vibe to it. And yeah, you see the blue eyelids to it. The nice Safari print that's going throughout the sneaker. A nice white tumble and a nice sail tumble little leather on the sneaker. A nice sail bottom. The black bottom with the actual blue bottom, middle with the Nike in the middle with some speckles on it as well, with a hint of gray at the top of the sneaker. Now, just to let you guys know again, the difference between the big bubble and the actual regular Air Max. As you can see, you see the difference, guys. You see the difference. Big difference. As you can see, the heels it's more of a curve here. Front of the actual front of them, as you can see, it slopes down more here. So it's totally a big difference in them. But guys, again, wow, absolutely happy, pumped up. We got them here. Also, they didn't come with an extra pair of laces, so if you can find some red laces, drop some red laces in it. I think it look pretty hot. I don't know about grayish, but hey, all I know is this: the sneaker's hot, it's here, and I hope you copy a pair. But all